Yes, right. Although this M5 is the most powerful of all time, it accelerates 0.1 seconds slower than its predecessor. It takes exactly 3.5 seconds to 100. That is due to a serious reason, which I will explain in more detail later. However, the new model accelerates more strongly than the old one above 100 kilometers per hour. That is only true on the outside. Although the new M5 is 11 centimeters longer than the previous model, the interior space is smaller. Omwak Steamerman Zuermein's more apt, of the senior headroom shrinks by 4 millimeters in the front and 8 in the back. The trunk also decreases by 64 liters. The plug-in hybrid technology cannot be hidden without a trace. That's not really true. In some BMW models, it has indeed disappeared, for example, in the BMW X1. We also made a video about it, you'll find it linked somewhere here. However, in the more expensive luxury models, the iDrive rotary controller is still there, so here as well. With it, I can wonderfully navigate through the submenus without having to resort to the touchscreen. This makes the operation much safer, especially while driving. When it comes to sporty driving, the M5 has plenty to offer. This is evident in the 5 reasons that speak for it. Afterwards, you'll learn what it doesn't do so well and how much it consumes when driving with a lead foot. It is a 4.4-liter V8. That was also in the previous model. In that one, it delivered 600 horsepower. Surprisingly, this engine is weaker in the new M5. It only reaches 589 horsepower. Nevertheless, the new M5 has more overall power. It's 727 horsepower because the combustion engine is electrically assisted. That adds another 197 horsepower and 280 Newton meters. This makes the total torque 1000 Newton meters. On paper, this car with a V8 has a CO2 emission of 43 grams per kilometer. Furthermore, you get an E-license plate and benefit from the 0.5% company car privilege regulation. Whether this is in the original spirit of this regulation, I'll leave open to question. Whoever writes regulations with loopholes big enough to drive an M5 through shouldn't be surprised if someone does it. This is something for absolute nerds, and I can configure a lot here, for example, my hybrid powertrain. I go here, I have things like Dynamic Plus, which you also expect in an M model, but then I can go to E-Control here at the bottom. And that optimizes the temperature of the high-voltage battery, but also of the combustion engine. Additionally, I can set it so that the battery shouldn't be discharged, allowing me to save energy for downtown, for example, when I then drive into the city. Additionally, I have ESP settings here with 3 levels, and I have my M mode. These are pre-configured modes for road, sport, or track. If that gets a little too boring for me, I can select it individually again. I go to setup, and then I can adjust everything: drive, recuperation, shift speed, suspension, steering, and even the brake in 2 settings. So that it goes faster, I have the option to program these individual functions onto the red buttons here in the front. Then I press it once, and it switches to the settings that I have preset, for example to M2, where everything is set to the extreme. That is probably the strangest reason to opt for an M5. Surprisingly, this box can tow quite a lot. The maximum towing capacity is 2 tons. With this, you can not only tow the pony trailer to 100 so quickly that the horses get colic, but you can also take several sets of tires to a track day. So it's an absolutely sensible everyday car. At least you can convince yourself of that. That's probably the biggest drawback of this car. It weighs 2,510 kilograms. The predecessor, which was by no means light, already reached 1,970 kilos, so this car is even heavier, even though lightweight construction was considered. For example, suspension components are made of aluminum. This weight increase is explained by the fact that this is a mixed platform, meaning for electric and combustion engines. Additionally, this combustion model is also electrified. There is a battery in the vehicle floor with a net capacity of 18.6 kilowatt hours. This pleasantly lowers the center of gravity, but the overall weight now matches that of the moon. To be fair, one has to say it could be worse. The XM weighs a shocking 2.8 tons, for example. Unfortunately, my average speed was not as high as hoped. It was 158 kilometers per hour. It turned out to be a bit too much traffic, but my consumption was surprisingly bad. It was 25.9 liters per 100 kilometers. With that, the 60-liter tank is empty after 231 kilometers. Pricing and which one to buy. The price of the 2025 BMW M5 starts at $123.275. The new M5 is offered in a single trim level, but there are several big-ticket options and packages available. Carbon ceramic brakes are $8,500 extra, and the $900 M-Drive Professional package adds additional drive modes. BMW also offers a $2,500 M-Drivers package that increases the claimed top speed from 155 miles per hour to 190 miles per hour. The $1,850 executive package adds desirable equipment, including ventilated front seats, rear seat sunshades, a park assist system, and heated rear seats, interior, comfort, and cargo. The M5's cabin is similar to the 5 Series sedan on which it's based, but with notable tweaks, including an M-specific flat-bottom steering wheel with customizable M buttons and a red center hash mark and large shift paddles. Sportier seats are meant to hold you in more securely while driving hard, and the lighting elements and screen animations are also unique to the M5. Various leather, wood, and aluminum trim options are available. Otherwise, it retains the same 5-seat layout, iDrive control knob, and large display screens as the 5 Series. A panoramic sunroof and a Bowers & Wilkins audio system are standard equipment, although you can opt for a lightweight carbon fiber roof that deletes the sunroof. Infotainment and connectivity, a 12.3-inch digital gauge cluster, and a 14.9-inch central infotainment touchscreen combine to present the driver with tons of configurable information. The infotainment system runs BMW's iDrive 8.5 software, which comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Other connectivity features, including video streaming and gaming, can be used only when the car is parked, of course.